All right, good morning. I just want to do a little energy check-in for union because I already kind of did my own little divine masculine, divine feminine reading check-in, and it looked really powerfully positive. Divine feminine and divine masculine seem to be pretty clear about where they are in their path. Divine masculine just needing some communication of love, really needing the sun vitality energy of some, communication of love. And divine feminine really just kind of letting her inner intuition kind of reclaiming her divine feminine just reclaiming their power in their higher will, and really getting into their status of a divine kind of medium expression of just higher purpose in general. So I wanted to check in with union. Let's see what union has to say about what divine masculine and divine feminine are experiencing right now. What's up, union? What would you like to tell us about divine masculine? We'll start with divine masculine. Here we go with that Ace of Swords again. All right, Ace of Swords. What else? Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. Okay, divine masculine, you are super ready to basically communicate your truth about your emotions. Wow, that just makes so much sense with what I just got this. Love, you are super ready to communicate the truth of your love. You might not necessarily, I'm getting from spirit saying that divine masculine might not necessarily know how to say these things, but it is within that they feel these things. They definitely have, like, they're sending, psychic how do you call it? Like telepathic communications of love, that they want love. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. For divine feminine, let's see. For divine feminine, we have the Star, the King of Water, the Ten of Air, the Page of Air, and the Six of Earth. So that's the Star, the King of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Divine feminine is clearly saying that she still has hope and belief that this King of Cups energy, this like stable, mature, loving, nurturing sort of energy is definitely gonna come through and just, start a whole new beginning on the ending of these old, heartaches and pains. The Ten of Swords is one of those like endings, but because it's like smack in the middle between like the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of reciprocity and giving and getting, I think that divine feminine is basically, union is confirming just pretty much the reading I just did, is that she's definitely stepping into a more divine hope, like inspiration, a divine inspiration that, this love, this reciprocal kind of give and take relationship or love, it can even be inner union. Remember, guys, this is always about balancing what's inside. Is still real. It's still a dream. It's still going to happen. It's still a wish is fulfilled. The Ten of Swords is also ending of old sad situations, so that's done. It's ending in old. Divine feminine is bringing a whole new, fresh, kind of bold perspective to what it really looks like, the Six of Pentacles. And I think that this really just goes for herself, because the reading I had earlier had like relief and repair and higher will involved. And so she's really getting into like that self-healing kind of like goddess empress energy. Okay, and then again for the masculine here, Spirit is really saying, oops, I always gotta knock it. The truth is, he's really coming through with his truth of his, and this could just be within themselves, the divine masculine. I don't really know if they're communicating this outwardly, but if they are, just like take what they're saying, even if it's like, I'm hearing like, I love you, or something like, not like mean, but it's just kind of like, come on, I love you, I care, like, don't make me say it, it's like they're not necessarily, they're not good with the words. They're not good with, which is interesting because like in their thoughts though, it's very clear. And the thoughts is clear. This is how they feel, this is how they see you. Or this is how, the energy, how they feel about where they're at in their journey is very honest about their emotions and their feelings, even if they're not communicating in that gentle or like, sort of like King of Wands kind of way. Okay, Spirit, what else would you like to share with us about maybe inner union? Jeez, I just had to say that 4 times. Inner union with divine spirit, inner union with you. Where are we in that? Okay, so 6 of Swords and 3 of Swords popped out. Usually I flip them over, and I'm going to leave the 3 of Swords reversed because of how the cards also read and the messages coming through to me. Absolutely still on this journey. Haven't necessarily made it through the turbulence yet, but, the heartache and the pain and all that stuff is ending. Let's see what this one... The 3 of Pentacles, right, I feel like we're on that journey still of ending regrets, past regrets, the shames, the wounds, those things that kind of like heavy our heart. We're still kind of working through those things so that we can get to our 3 of Pentacles, which is like working with others, collaborating, in more of like a productive way too. So I think that this journey basically of divine masculine basically is saying, they're communicating. It's funny, it's right over here. You could, I could like show you. Well, let me take it off and show you. So I put it down here because I was like, all right, I got to do the work. I'm going to help. These are like my notes about it. Communication of the universal love. And what came out was, the spirit of the sun, man holding a heart, carrying connections, spirit of the heart. Like basically what I had asked is, like, what do you need? And divine masculine is just really needing some carrying connections. This is my work I'm doing, so I look over and I see that, oh, your reminder, send the energy there, and for the divine feminine, I actually, it's interesting because I had still some of them up. I put them away, but things that came out was I'm at peace with my age and I listen with love to my body's messages. And then it was also, I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Aside from the goddess cards that I had pulled, which were higher will, don't mind my ashtray, higher will, it was revelation, it was, what was the other one? Relief and repair. It was the spear of the Guru Mother, which basically is saying, divine feminine, you are very empowered to whatever you're called to action for. You are supported in divine, and the relief and repair with the higher will just kind of pointed me to those same things that we kind of just got here, is that, divine feminine is absolutely still in her star mode, still, honoring her King of Cups energy while she, relief and repairs this 10 of Swords energy, and just spearheads. It's cool that it's the Page of Air. She's gonna go ahead and spearhead into you know, this revelation of give and take that's really important. And then again, masculines are communicating that they need love, that you need the sustainability, the vitality of the sun. You need a hug. You need these kisses and this caring connections. That's what they're saying. Yeah, I need that. And then now with union, that's what I'm doing this reading on. Union is saying, yes, we are absolutely still moving through. Yes, we are still absolutely moving through these healing times. Okay, we're getting through the turbulence, though. We're getting through these Three of Swords energies. And that way that we can come together. The Three of Pentacles is literally them working together. So that's really great. I really love that. And you know, I just love doing these readings, so I can just go forever. So let's just do maybe a few more of what is the energy that we can work on for the inner union for Divine Spirit. Divine Spirit, what is the energy we can work on for you? Go ahead and just reveal to us as we are one. We don't need to differentiate at this point. Okay, abundance and the things that we have. What else? The gratitude, okay, for the things that we have been through. What we have, what we've been through. Oh, and that this is like, wow. Like the life review is just still so complete. Like it's still everything that we have and that we've been through. It is the journey, not the destination. It is like, what a beautiful way to just honor the whole journey. Guys, honor this whole part. I mean, even though we're still kind of going through this, right? Like we're still going through to get to this. Look at what we have. You can still tap the abundance. This card basically is like, he's like, I can't, you know, I don't know how to get to the abundance. And she's like, well, you know what? I have a little string and I'm going to give my patience. So it's like, what are you working with what you have? Like, are you going to focus? Basically, the abundance is here to tap into, and the gratitude, you know, I can't exactly remember the story behind it, but what I'm gathering from here is that there is a balancing that whether, you know, no matter which way that things have gone, you can find gratitude from both. And I'm saying like, I'm seeing like balancing the light and the dark, the differences, the choices that we make, and how we can still look at these things, the choices that we make, right? In this review, and realize like we still have a good life. Like you lived a good life. There's no reason for these sadnesses, you know, as we go through these times. It's going to bring up that stuff, but again, it's in reverse, so we're ending that. I think that we are ending kind of past ways of regrets and sadness and heartache by looking at what we have. Looking at what we have and being appreciative of where we are, where we've been, what we have. Okay, guys, hope that was helpful. That was fun for me. I see you next time. Enjoy your day. And yeah, have a good one.